What's up, guys, and welcome back to Let's Play Elden Ring Kita Edition! And I did the wrong gesture, but I'm just rolling with it. Alright, so I am here at the Academy Gate Town. I figure what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to sweep down this way and do that. Maybe I'll even go to the poison spot, because you know what? I'm just crazy like that. I just feel like doing something crazy. Wait a second, I never actually checked what this is. Strip of white flesh, okay. Did not care, as it turns out. But I got it anyways. Okay. There's like a lot of random stuff to the left here, and honestly, I don't know what a lot of it is off the top of my head. So you know what, we're gonna explore together, we're gonna do some fun things together. I'm just gonna plow through those guys with my R2, because that's always fun. Yeah. And that's probably going to be it. It'll be a lot of Liurnia exploration today to the left-hand side. Because why not, you know? Why not? Smithing Stone 3. Oh my god, I can upgrade my weapon again if I want, if I can get away from this guy. That's pretty nice. I don't really feel the need to attack him. Also, there's some NPCs to the left we're going to talk to. We're going to chat with, like Blackguard, and holy crap, that was good. That was really good. Also, there's so many lobsters here. Wait a second. Is that where it just was? Was that one? Yeah, I'm just, like, super lost. This area is just big and big. That's all I gotta say about it. Okay, so I just checked that and got it, so that's good. I haven't gotten there yet, but let's go straight to the right here. I think this aisle is actually going to be the one that Blackguard's at, if I remember correctly. So... yeah, let's go to this boiled prawn shack. And now I get this, and I'm gonna talk to this guy, and actually I have to, hold on a second, give me one moment. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I'm sorry about that. Let's talk to our boy here, Blackguard.
What are you looking at? You trying to start something, mate?
Maybe.
What the hell is wrong with you? You trying to start something? Piss off before I crack you in half.
Okay, so that's literally all he has to say. Okay, sorry. I'm back again. I'm sorry about that. Okay, so we're gonna be coming back to him. Don't you worry about that. But right now his quest line cannot continue. His quest line actually gets a lot more interesting than you might think. He is an asshole, but he's not, like, the worst asshole, basically, is what it comes down to. And I might die right now thanks to these Albinorics. So Albinorics, I think we already got a little bit about them, but essentially they're, like, they're creations. So therefore, as they're 100% creations, people don't think of them as real people, I guess you can say. Dirty chainmail. I don't think I've ever got that. That's interesting. Let me take a look at the dirty chainmail. I want to see what that has to say. Dirty chainmail. Chainmail worn by young Albinorics. The appearance of a protruding belly provides no benefits worthy of note. Alright. Cool. And dexterity not crystal tier. So this is another one just out in the world. So that's nice to note. I think all it does is raise your dexterity briefly, but let's take a look at it. So, the resulting concoction temporarily boosts one's dexterity. So yeah, pretty much what I thought it was going to be. But, you know, nice little find there, and that's why it's always good to do some exploration of this outer world area. So now we're going to sweep around here, and this set of islands. I don't think there's anything, honestly, outside of the little islands. But I could be mistaken, and oh my god, maybe there's one of these that I'm not aware of. I'll come follow him in a little bit. He goes so slow, man. He goes so slow. I think I know where he's actually gonna head. There's like a dungeon down there that's actually really important, so my guess is that's where he's going, and you know what, now I want to know. Now I want to know. You know what, actually I don't care. I'll come back to him later. Because he wasn't showing up. I'll come back to him later after I go to that dungeon and see if he still has somewhere to show me. And hey, look who it is. It's Patches again. And I totally forgot that there was yet another Lost Grace here, so 2 like right in a row. Hey, Patches, what are you doing over here?
Oh, well, it's been a long while. It's me, Patches the Untethered. I'm still in business, if you can believe it. Now I'm my only supplier, so I haven't got much. But everything here is top notch. Patches Emporium, now open in Raya Lucaria.
All right. Ha. Speaking of that trap, Patches.
By the way, have you met that girl Raya? She's a strange one, but I believe she was in need of help. Not that it's any of my business, but if she rings your bell, why not lend her an ear?
It's actually interesting that he helps you with that. I didn't know he helped you with that quest line.
You're making your way to the Erd Tree, no? Well, I heard something that might help. A special means of reaching your destination. Have you ever seen an Iron Virgin? The clunky contraptions are whirlwinds of sickles and spiked wheels. But long ago, they were endowed with a spell of transposition. And get this, a surviving virgin sits at the bottom of the big water wheel in the Academy of Raya Lucaria. Its transpositional powers fully intact. So right, if you get caught in it on purpose, it'll chuck you out straight at the base of the Erd Tree. Or so I'm told.
Huh. I actually forgot he told you that. Okay, so funny thing to me is I was referring to that thing as a water wheel that he's talking about in Raya Lucaria, and then I was like, it's not really a water wheel. There's no water on it, so I thought I was wrong, but I guess it is a water wheel.
Oh yeah, great story, isn't it? I'll tell you as many times as you like. There's a surviving Iron Virgin at the bottom of the big wall, and I heard...
Okay, so he's going to say the same thing. That actually is interesting. He's basically just telling you about a warp. That is not a good idea to do, honestly, as it's Patches, but interesting nonetheless. He sells Stone Sword keys overpriced, that missionary cookbook, and I don't think... oh, yeah, he sells Margit's Shackle, which I keep on forgetting I don't have, but I can't afford it, and I'm going to need to save my money right now for the Raya questline that he was referring to, actually. So let's keep on going to the Raya questline and keep hitting up each of these islands, because that's where the interest is. Although this one might not have anything, I guess. That's okay. All right, well, that one's hit up, and now we got 2 more over here. Actually, a cluster of 3 little ones. And yeah, this is just me not knowing. Oh yeah, hey, how about that? We also hit up this side of the island, which has some interesting stuff on it too, actually. So, yeah, there's like a dungeon over there, and like I said, there's some interesting stuff. Here we go. Let's do this loop. This is like a really nice loop to hit these guys on. When you have a sword like this, it's great. I love it. I love pulling that off on them. On these demi-humans. Is there anything else here? Glass shard. You know, honestly, it's not a bad idea for me right now to get some runes, because again, it's going to be something that I'm going to want to use here real shortly, so I can continue the Raya quest line and Blackguard. Although Blackguard, I think, takes 3,000 to really continue his quest line, but for Raya, I think it's 500 runes. And Blackguard, we actually are going to want to continue his quest line because it does some interesting stuff, and it helps you with the ending that I messed up. He's actually related to that one. Damn it. But, yeah. Don't want to say why yet. And speaking of which, I've gotten comments from some of you that you like me to talk a little bit more about spoilery lore stuff. And I'd like to see what everyone else has to say. I don't want to base this on a couple comments, so I'd like to see what everyone says about that sort of lore. Because I really don't want to spoil things if people don't want it. But if people do want to hear more and me talk more about, like, stuff relating to the end game, like, I get, especially for, like, if I'd start talking about this stuff, you know, people are going to be watching these videos too, hopefully, like, after the games come out for a while. So I get that aspect too. But I don't want to spoil things for people who don't want it. So let me know what you guys think in the comments before I start just railing off stuff that ends up being like later game things and findings and that sort of stuff, because I don't want to ruin that for people who don't want it to be ruined, and that's my concern. Okay, I guess this is the one that's gonna be the most interesting one. So these little islands didn't have anything, but you know, like I said, it was worth looking into, because hey, you never know, you never know. And we're just about there. I think this is the one that Raya's at. Yeah, I think she's up there at the Laskiar runes. And actually, I think there's a warp here too. Oh, I guess it's only a warp at the Laskiar runes. So let me mark that in my map, and I'll check it out later. These runes actually have a bunch of annoying crap in it, like this guy who I absolutely hate. As I've complained about before, I hate these guys with a burning passion. And I actually, speaking of which, I'm gonna give myself somewhat of a leg up on him, because he has a very good chance of absolutely obliterating me like he just did. Why? I hate them so much. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Ah! Oh my god! I hate him! I hate him so much. I think this guy's harder than any boss. I seriously, I've never got good at them. And I don't enjoy fighting them, but it's probably because I never got good at them. Sorry to just complain. I really don't like those guys. Yeah, that's all I gotta say about them. I don't like them. I'm trying to be smart here. I'm trying to go in a circle around so I can at least, like, when I get to them. Okay, so last time I tried to fight him without being on my bro horse here, but I'm gonna do the horse again. Great. What the hell is hitting me there? I mean, I know the poison, but oh my god, there's more of these things. God, they're everywhere. Crap. Yeah, I'm trying to circle around so I can take care of these things before they, like, pile up on me with the damage with him. Oh my god. No! Great. That's awesome. Come on. He's only like one more hit away or some crap like that. Okay, one more hit now. So he's probably gonna murder me. Alright, okay, he's done. I feel a little bit better. How is the poison effect already almost gone? That's, like, shocking. So the reason I'm still gaining health, by the way, even though I'm poisoned, is thanks to my flask. I died all those times because I was trying to get more runes, I swear. I swear that's why. Alright, ritual pot here. I think there might be more. I should probably kind of thoroughly explore it because I finally got rid of all this. That guy, even though I think he only appears in the middle, so... as long as you don't run in the middle, you're probably okay when it comes to him. But, like, is it really just a warp? I find that difficult to believe in. Oh, what do you know? There's a site of grace right there too. Huh. Wait a second. Here's something else. All right, golden rune. And I know there's another back area here. Oh, there we go. There's a cellar. Okay. I was like, man, that can't be all. Can it? That's odd that it's empty. That kind of scares me, actually. Okay. Doubt it's a warp because we just saw a warp. And it is a Wraith Calling Bell. Alright, so the Wraith Calling Bell is going to be over here. There it is. Bell used by worshippers of Revenants. Ring bell using FP to summon prowling wraiths. This can be done multiple times in a row. Wraiths are said to be vengeful spirits of those who died when cursed. I've actually never used this, so I'm actually curious to see what the wraiths are, because I never actually thought about it. I just didn't use it, and I was like, I'm good. Didn't use it. I'm surprised I can use my horse in there. I'm going to go ahead and grab the Site of Grace that we saw, and then I'll check out the warp and see where it warps me to. I have a feeling pretty much every warp here just warps you right to the Academy of Rhea Lucaria, so I have a feeling that's what it's going to do, but it'll be interesting to see nonetheless. Alright. And, hey, even more stuff to check out in this rune here. What you gonna be? Ooh, Glintstone Grassman's Cookbook. Don't mind if I do. I got my Wraith Calling Bell ready to go. You know what? Let's check it out. What have I got? What are my wraiths? Oh, it's one of those things? Okay. So it's what those enemies have been using against me, so... Alright, I mean, it's interesting. I didn't know that. Okay, what else is attacking me here? More of these guys. Got it. So, I guess, like, since I'm already in this rune, might as well finish exploring the full rune, or ruin, before... I always say rune. It's just, I don't know, just my pronunciation of it. Before I truly go to, that warp to check it out. I'd also like to talk to Raya, honestly, because she should be right by here. So that's something I'd like to do. Alright, where are more of them? Yeah, there's just so much runage here. There's so much runage, man. So much runage. The good thing is now I should have enough runes for all of the blackguard stuff, so that's nice. And, you know, maybe I'll do the dungeon that's right to my west as well. Okay, is there... I actually don't know if there's a cellar in this part. I think it's the same runes. So... Oh, you know what? It's just a road. So, probably not, actually. So I think Raya is going to be a little bit further ahead here. And she's... I'm pretty sure... Oh, wait a second. Where is Raya? I thought she was going to be in, like, one of the tiny circle ones. Unless she's, like, right there. But... now I actually don't know where she is. That's interesting that I don't know. What is this ruin? What are you? What's this one? The Purified Ruins. Okay. I guess we'll check the Purified Ruins out. Since I'm there, although I'm not seeing anything. There could be an illusory wall basement too. So I've found one cellar that was an illusory wall one, which I mean probably isn't, but is there really nothing in this ruin? Oh, okay, so the main ruin is this part, so that's why. And yeah, I don't remember where Raya is. I thought she was near here. You stop calling people. You need to stop it. Stop it with the calling and letting people know that I'm here. Ain't cool. Nobody likes a snitch. Oh, the double hit didn't work out. That's lame. Oh, that was almost really bad, but I found the cellar. So that's good. The fact that I found the cellar, I mean. Wow. I was saying wow because none of them had died yet since they're all using their shields. Wait a second. This is where I was before, isn't it? Yeah, I'm a dummy. So, okay. Let's go here and check out the warp, and I still gotta figure out where Raya is. Well, I'm sorry about that little bit of a delay there, but doing the same thing I'd already done. Yeah, I have a feeling this is just gonna take me right back to Academy of Rhea Lucaria. But you know what? Let's find out. Let's find out. Which, I guess, have I been to that spot in this playthrough? Guess I'll see. Guess we'll find out. I guess I haven't rested that yet. But yeah, a lot of them, honestly, they just warp you right here. So they're not the most interesting warps in the game. Looked like the Grace was kind of leading this way to me. Oh, I guess now it's leading right into Raya Lucaria. So we do want to go here, though, because it's going to give us the meeting place map. You found a simple map check in your inventory. And simple map found on a corpse seems to point to a meeting place. The man it came from surely desire one, the sole means of gaining entry into the academy, a glintstone key. So that's going to be pretty important there. You know what? Maybe Raya's in one of those, I guess? I'll check those islands, those spots too. Oh, wait. That's what I didn't go to. That's where she is. Sure, it's got to be. So I'll check those. I just want to find Raya, man. I just want to continue her quest line. So let's see. It's going to be just straight this way. Because you know what? I got the runes for it, so let's do it. Let's do it. She's hanging out by the telescope.
Hello.
Yeah, there she is. Boop. Oh,
Hello?
I was going to pop off.
Please. Over here. Hello. It's rather chilly here, isn't it? My mistress sent me off on an errand, but I was accosted by a ruffian. And now I'm in a bind. Could I ask you lend a hand? Perhaps. That thug made off with a precious necklace. I need someone to retrieve it. Only, he too is tarnished. If you've any qualms confronting your own, I shall find another.
All right, Raya. I'll hear your request.
Thank you,
No
dearly.
promises, though. No
What
promises.
a blessing that we've met like this. The thug should be resting at an abandoned home down the way. Please, I must have the necklace back. The thug should be Please.
All right, so, I mean, just by her description, it should be pretty clear she's talking about Blackguard over here, the Boiled Prawn Shack. So let's go chat with him about what he did. You're a bad
What
boy.
the hell's wrong with you? You trying to start something? Piss off before I crack you in half.
Yo, I want that necklace.
Ah, that necklace what you're after, is it? Well, show me what it's worth to you, and I'll consider parting ways with it. I'm not in love with it or nothing. You're
All right.
a shrewd one, Chief. First, you hand me the runes. And don't try nothing, neither.
All right. Oh, it was a little more than I thought. Necklace stolen from Raya by the Blackguard. Features a relief of a dignified-looking woman from a foreign country. It appears to hold great significance to Raya. All right. So I'll purchase it, and that's good.
All right. Take it. Thing's no damn use to anyone anyway. Your bloody idea, mate. Don't come crying to me later. Oh, piss off. What is it now? Oh, I see. You want some of me prawn? Freshly cooked it is. All right then. It's yours. If you can meet me price. I could be persuaded to sell you some other bits too. If you've got the runes.
Yeah, so he'll warm up to you if you buy some of his prawn, but...
Oh. So you met the girl, did you? Alright, well, sod the particulars of the matter. But it ain't my fault she's stupid enough to get duped, is it? Anyway, she ain't alright, that one. Lucky she ain't died on the bloody roadside, I reckon.
Yeah, actually, he's not exactly wrong about her, to be honest. Oh, I don't want this Wraith Calling Bell anymore. It was fun to look at, but we're done with it. And let's just go straight to Raya and continue her quest line, and then we're going to go back to Blackguard to continue his quest line. And I think I'll I think I'll actually go west. So, yeah, maybe I'll do that. Let's see, it's actually more this way. She's She's a lot closer than... I mean, I knew she was close. I just didn't remember exactly where. Araya, I am your champion. I did it without needing to kill anybody, but I'm not going to tell you
The
that.
thug should be resting at an abandoned.
Here.
Oh, yes. That is my missing necklace. Thank you kindly. I am in your debt. Did
Yes,
I
you
forget
are.
to announce myself? I am Raya, in the service of Lady Tanith of the Volcano Manor. I seek stalwart Tarnished, who might join our house. You are very brave yourself. Not only a steady hand, but a steady heart. Merciless, even to your own kind. Such strength is precisely what my mistress seeks. Please, take this.
Yeah, totally. I totally murdered Blackguard. Totally.
Brave Tarnished. Seek the Altus Plateau, the realm of the Erd Tree. Most Tarnished are doomed to wander the outskirts of the lands between, peering wistfully at the towering Erd Tree. But you are no ordinary Tarnished. And once that is proven, the Volcano Manor will fully extend its invitation to fight amongst a family of champions. Oh, and one more thing. Only for you. This land of Liurnia is connected to the Altus Plateau by the Grand Lift of Dectus, beyond the high road. But the lift has been defunct for an age, meaning there's no simple means of passage. Instead, you must seek the old ruins in the cliff. At the base of the valley, near the Grand Lift, there's an old tunnel. It was excavated from both ends, linking Liurnia to the Altus Plateau. I have faith in you. A champion through and through. I do hope that we can meet again.
Okay, so couple things here. The Grand Lift of Dectus is up there that she's referring to. It's like around this area, basically. But I can, so I got one part of the Grand Lift of Dectus' medallion right here at Fort Height. The other one is actually right there at Fort Ferreth, which I could now quickly grab and just run through. Even though the enemies are powerful, I could run through and grab it if I wanted to. So I think that's actually going to be the speedrunner route, is going to be my guess, is that if you're a speedrunner, I would guess that you just quickly get your Ponya, essentially, travel to Fort Height, get the medallion there, run over to Fort Ferreth, get the medallion there. Maybe while you're at Fort Height, I would guess that you get Bleed, add Bleed, destroy the dragon, get all those runes to quickly level up a bunch. Go to the top of Fort Ferreth, get the medallion, then run all the way up here to the Grand Lift of Dectus. But I don't know if you have to kill 2 demigods before you can travel into Langdell.
Seek the old ruin at the base of the valley. It was excavated.
Okay, so that's basically what she's got for us. The other thing is...
Brave Tarnished. You will only tire by striking this barrier. Besides, I am no foe of yours. Please, think this over.
I just jumped.
See that you have reconsidered. Thank goodness. Seek at the base.
Yeah, I actually
of
didn't know that
these
she
I
did
have
that,
faith in.
so that was interesting. It's probably because she's an important NPC for quest stuff that she has that special barrier. Okay, so she talked about the Volcano Manor and Lady Tanith. So, Volcano Manor invitation. Letter given by Raya as thanks for retrieving her necklace. Contains an invitation to Volcano Manor. Brave Tarnish, seek the Altus Plateau in the realm of the Erd Tree. Prove yourself by making this journey, and the Volcano Manor will fully extend its invitation to fight amongst a family of champions. So, it is pretty... the Volcano Manor, they have, and Lady Tanith, they have their own line. They're not part of wanting to join the Erd Tree, so this is another faction that you're going to find.
All right, mate.
So, we're going to buy 1 boiled prawn from him. And now he's going to warm up a bunch to
You're
us.
tarnished too, ain't you? Can you see it then? The guidance of grace, I mean. I can't see it at all no more. Makes no bloody sense anyway. Why some no-name shithead like me should get called to the lands between. Cruel bloody joke, you ask me. Maybe something went tits with it. Maybe it's been broke for a good long time. The Erd tree, I'm saying.
It's a good thought
I
there.
met
It's a
someone
good
with
thought.
a taste for prawn I couldn't trust. We'd make good mates, I reckon. I'll be seeing you.
Yeah, so you buying that out makes him immediately like you, so.
America's tits. You must be hungry.
Yeah, so I think that's all he's actually got for us right now.
America's...
Yeah, I just love that line. America's tits. Okay, so let's go to those two smaller islands here. Those two. So I can hit up those ones. Can't remember if I hit up that island or not, but at least, like, I'll hit up these two little spots. I'm pretty sure I did. But I'm going to go to the island, or the dungeon to my west, like I was talking about. Oh, yeah, that's right. This one's, like, guarded by a bunch of prawns. It's calling them lobsters. I guess they're actually prawns. No, they woke up. That's great. That's great. Okay, let's run away now. I don't want to deal with them. You can kill them. I don't want to... Whatever. Great. Yeah. There's a powerful... It's actually, I think that's their most powerful attack, is that one that it just did to me. I'm probably close to the village of the Albinorix, to be honest, too. Oh, yeah, there's Site of Grace right here, so... Yeah. We're, like, right by the village of the Albinorix, which would be another interesting thing to explore while I'm here and do. Folly on the lake. So there's like an area down there where the village is, but for now I'm gonna go to these ruins again, and instead I'm gonna go ahead and go west into the dungeon there, because that's gonna be another actually pretty important thing that we have to look into. So is the village of the Albinorix. Those are actually related to what I'm going to right now, but this I actually feel like is a little harder to find. I had trouble finding this one, so that's why I'm recommending this. Let's see. So instead of going up, I actually might be too far. I don't know which way, actually. I mean, if I go up, that's also going to be something I'll want to explore. But I think I should be pretty close to it right now. Yeah, there it is. So there's the dungeon. So this might have been where the guy was leading me, to this lakeside crystal cave. And actually, I think I might also have enough to level up my weapon right now, so maybe I'll quickly do that before I head deeper into this cave so I don't forget. Arteria leaf. Nice. Alright, let's quickly... Oh, I can't. Right, of course, because I'm considered to be in a dungeon. Of course. Man, I just, like, did, like, a giant sweep of getting Sites of Grace, basically. That's what it really felt like this episode has been so far. I mean, I did do some NPC questlines and all that, but it just feels like Site of Grace, Site of Grace, Site of Grace. And obviously, I still have to head south to the Poison Dungeon. Oh, so we can also continue Dee's questline.
Ah, hello. You've been busy weeding Deathroot, I take it. I thank you. As your brother, so what can I do?
Oh, I take it back. I'd already done that. Sorry. I think I could probably also do Fia's questline here, but I'm debating if I want to yet or not.
Well, I took you no matter lay out your own.
Strength and armament. Oh, no! I don't have enough runes by, like, none. I mean, I basically do, so... Alright, that's why I keep these around. There we go. Nice. That's a pretty good upgrade, actually. That is, like, about 20 attacks, so that was a good one. Alright. Back to my dungeon. Let's go to the Lakeside Crystal Cave. And see what's going on there. And, oh, that's right. Okay. Yeah, a lot of guys are going to pop out at me from above. A lot of demi-humans, I think, are just hanging out up here. So, let's do that. I don't think there's anything else up there, actually. I think it's just a bunch of demi-humans ready to ambush you from the top here. So, yeah, they're not too bad, though. So, actually, I wonder if this would have been a better route to give people, honestly, than the one that I gave them. It's hard to tell because, like, you know, I honestly, the beginning of the game I played like 4 times, so that one I have a pretty good route just locked down, as you guys saw, where I was just able to run through. But the rest of it, not so much, because this is really my second time playing through it, Liurnia. Also, I'm going to be needing to roll a bunch off of cliff ledges, but there's some, like, this is a dead end, basically. But a nice dead end to hit up nonetheless. It's just, it is a dead end. That was... Actually, that's alright. I'm going to kill this guy pretty easily. And you know what? I was going to want to heal anyways, so this is all good. All good. Yeah, I think I probably over-leveled for this a little bit. Or just right in the right level range. Spear Talisman. I maybe over-leveled after going to the Dragon. Spear Talisman. A talisman depicting a spear and a soldier. Enhances the counterattacks that are unique to thrusting weapons. Spears are standard weapons for soldiers in the lands between. They made it possible to respond to a ferocious foe with an equally ferocious counterattack. I'm not using a spear, so it doesn't matter too much for me. And actually, let me throw on my my lantern so I have double light going on. So that way when I switch to this, I'm not so blind. Yeah, I think that's all that's in this little spot. So I shall carry on and start going to the underneath part. Still, though, it's nice that that nook does exist in this cave. All right, so I want to go to that, basically, and that's going to be my roll-down spot. First roll-down spot, I should say. This is actually one of the larger tunnels in the game, I think. Because, yeah, so there's a spot which is right here where I can't keep rolling down, and I actually have to go through that. Oh. I still saw the cave moss. I thought I hadn't grabbed it all. Anyways, at this point, I can't keep rolling down, so this is going to be where I have to go through the alternate passage that we see, and some snails. The spirit colony snails are terrifying. Luckily, these are just ice-breathing snails, but we will eventually get to spirit calling snails. I mean, like, for the most part, they're not so bad. It's like, basically, they call spirits, and you don't have to kill the spirit, you just have to call them, who are summoners. But eventually there's ones where I think there's some boss fights with them where it's just one in particular that is brutal. Absolutely brutal. This is going to be fun. Ooh! That is awesome with this weapon. Alright, Golden Rune 5. And I think that's probably this little part of the cave explored. And we'll go back to roll downs. Although I think actually there's an enemy that I don't like down there, so that's kind of rough. Where is the roll down spot? There it is. Gotta make sure I grab this, some soft cotton, you know, so I can make some shirts. Smithing stone 4, lump of flesh, and what you got? Smithing stone 2. I need 3s. This is all bad. Why would you do this? Oh, I guess all it was snails here. Take it back. It's not that bad. I couldn't remember. Oh, I think actually, if I remember correctly, this actually looks pretty cool if you don't have any light. So let me turn off the light and see what it looks like. I guess not. I guess it just looks all right. Not that it looks bad. It just wasn't. I thought it was going to be glowy crystals. And I think this is the boss. So let me go ahead and throw this on so I get some healing going. Bloodhound Knight. Oh, I already killed a Bloodhound Knight. I don't think this one is any different, actually. Oh, I was going to do the 1, 2, and 3, but you didn't want to. You played yourself. Oh my god. Oh my god. 1, 2, and 3, and hit, and... Okay. So... 1, and I messed it up. 3. Oh my god. Oh my god. 1, 2, and 3. And there we go. And why are you doing a slow attack? No, that's alright. Wow, that was a lot closer than... a little too close for comfort. A Cerulean Amber Medallion for defeating him. And yeah, like, he gave me, like, nothing, so... You can see I really should have been at this area before. Is this the path I went through? Yes, this is the wrong way. So the main reason you want to go to this dungeon really is for the connection that you're going to see here and where it leads to. So it takes me outside, and I don't think there's anything out here. And sorry I didn't look at the cerulean medallion. I guess I'll take a look right now. And when I say I don't think there's anything out here, I mean in terms of like items for me to grab to that side. So Erdtree's old sap becomes amber, treasure as the most precious of jewels in the age of Godfrey, the first Elden Lord, which we saw before. I don't think there's anything new to say, but this character is very, very, very important.
Foul tarnished. What do you want? I told the all-hearing brute that I possess no such medallion. Or have you come to take more from me? Was my other half not enough?
You know what? Actually, I'm realizing right now that she isn't as important as I thought. I take it back. It's just good to know. She's referred to, but actually, this isn't as important. This is specifically the village of Albernorix, but you never really have to come to her.
I told the all-hearing brute that I possess. Or have you come? Was my other half?
Okay, so I don't know what she's talking about. I mean, I do know what she's talking about. But again, I'm not gonna spoil it yet until you guys say that you want that sort of thing. So I'm not gonna ruin anything Okay, so Crystal Caves. I'm trying to decide if I want to do this path. I feel like why not? I'm kind of close to it at this point since I'm doing the west route. Originally I was gonna go north first, but at this point I'm already right here and I've been exploring this cluster of islands, so it kind of makes sense. Oh, yeah, and you know what the other thing that I can do, too? Wait, let's see if Patch has anything to say about the fact that I talked to Raya.
Oh, yeah.
No, he doesn't. Okay. I was curious about that, so he doesn't care. Okay, so anyways, yeah, that looks lit up, that thing that I was talking about before. So, I guess that was the dungeon that it leads to. Yeah, it is. Okay, cool. I didn't realize that. I don't think it stays lit up once you find the dungeon. Anyways, I should be able to actually, I noticed it before, go up top at this point, so that's what I'm gonna do now, is start traveling along the top of this area. And there's a tower up there I can talk about and show off, and with a puzzle. And then there's also this little spot here. I don't think there's a site of grace to the right there, but I'm gonna double check. But I don't think there is. Looks like another fire monk style village. I don't know where the person went who just hit me. Why did you do that? That was rude. Here is the big chief. Here he is. This is so cheap. It is so cheap. I acknowledge it. Alright. Fire Monk's Prayer Book. So that's pretty sick. You can learn some new prayers, incantations. They're not sorceries or spells, but... Prayer Book of the Fire Monks, who came from the mountaintops of the giants far to the north. Huh, alright, so a new area that we're hearing about is the mountaintops of the giants. I think we might have heard briefly about it with, like, a snowy area. So, this would be one and the same. And yeah, I don't think there's a site of grace back here. I'm just double checking. But I'm pretty sure there isn't. So, yeah, I don't see anything. And the area that you see... Oh, cool, you can see the moon. That's awesome. The area that you see up there is an area you're able to access eventually, but you cannot access it yet. Don't freak out about it, because I did, and I know what it feels like to be like, why? What's going on there? Also, why did I decide to do that? This was dumb. That was really dumb of me. Oh god, okay. Wow, he died a lot faster than the other one that was in the encampment. You know, honestly, I decided to attack just to see if he dropped anything interesting, but he doesn't. Just a random group, I guess. Alright, so there's two things up here that I recall. One is going to be a site of grace and a tower. The other is, going to be this right here. Ah! Hey! Unless the tower is further to the left. actually could be the case. Okay, so these guys right here are guarding... No, the tower is this way. Okay, so these guys are guarding this spot. I don't recall there being anything interesting in here, but it's the same guys we've seen in the past who hang out in here. So, yeah, just gonna run through it, honestly. Just gonna run through it. I do not care about them. Okay. I guess the... Yeah, so if I keep on going down there, that's gonna be where I'm gonna eventually head to. Okay. So I guess this is the spot I was thinking of, but we're at the Malefactor's Ever Jail, so let's just do this one, take it on now, and I'll go to the tower afterwards. When I fought this guy, I was extremely overpowered, so I actually don't have any idea how difficult he is when you're not extremely overpowered for a Dom. The Thief of Fire! The Thief of Fire. Why are you stealing fire? Yeah, like, luckily with my build, I can stun lock him pretty well. I imagine you can with some other builds, too. He's not the hardest, except for he does have some really powerful spells he's going to try to cast at you. Alright, I don't even know if I'm going to give him a chance to. Oh, wait, okay, here we go. No? You're not going to do one of your spells? Alright, Adon, that was really dumb of you, but... Yeah, no, I'm just saying. I'm just throwing that out there. Flame of the Fell God. You thief. Let's look at what you stole. Oh, my boy Blythe. Flame of the Fell God. Okay. Flame of the Fell God. This legendary incantation is one of several that draws directly from the power of the Fire Giants. Ooh. Fire Giants, interesting. Releases a ball of raging fire said to be inhabited by a fell god. The fireball floats towards enemies and explodes, setting the area ablaze. This is an attack that he regularly tries to do to you. Normally, I don't know why he did it to me. Arganthe, the chief guardian of the flame, had kept this incantation as a well-kept secret until it was stolen by Adon. The fell god still lurks within the Fire Giants. So there are different gods that we're going to be hearing about within the game. And I think the Erd Tree is kind of within itself is a god. So, but now we kind of know that's not really the only one. And that's where it's almost Bloodborne-y in that way, where there's different gods. But, I mean, it's not like... I mean, it's definitely not Lovecraftian in that sense. But, yeah, Sacrificial Twig. But there are different gods that we're going to be hearing about. And the Erd Tree is essentially a god from the outer world. And, you know, we hear about ones from the stars. We hear about ones like the Erd Tree. And then there's now this fire one, essentially.
Not everyone can...
Wait, back again? Did I ever go to this merchant? Oh my god, I did. I totally forgot that I did. Wait a second. I guess I did it last episode, but I didn't... oh, damn. I didn't fully explore down south there, so that's what I'm going to do right now. And you know what? You know what? I guess what I'll do for the next episode is start at the Poison Cave and just force myself to do it. It's not going to be fun, but I'll do it. I'll do it. Hey, you know what? You're doing your best. You're doing your best, and that's all people can ask of you. I'm hoping that this encampment and killing them all gives me enough to get a level up, but I don't know if it will after everything that I did with the dragon last episode. Feels bad, man. Feels bad to be that past where you're supposed to be. Ooh, a Rhea Lucarian helm. That's exciting, actually. I'm very excited to look into that one. Okay. Helm worn by Rhea Lucarian Academy soldiers. Its brow is adorned with a single cuckoo feather. So there are the Cuckoo Knights. I believe, if I remember correctly, they are the knights for the Academy of Rhea Lucaria, and I think they actually fought against Caria eventually. So there was a falling out between Caria and the Academy of Rhea Lucaria, even though I think Caria was founded... Or sorry, Rhea Lucaria was founded by the Carians. And this is just me going off of my memory, by the way, so if I'm mistaken, I'm sorry, but I'm pretty positive that's what's going on there. And yeah, anyways, let's keep on heading this way. Wait a second. Wait a second. This is taking me right back to the Church of Erith. Hold on. Where is the... Oh, is it down that way? There's a tower I'm trying to find, and you know it's a tower, so it shouldn't be that hard to find. Where the hell is it? Alright, I'm gonna guess that it's down this way. So, and that's probably why I didn't find anything in there. I probably already did it. Where in the world is the tower I'm trying to find? Okay, it's not here either. I really thought it was like over here or there or like right by the Malefactor's Everjail. So this is kind of driving me a little crazy. A little cuckoo like a cuckoo night, to be honest. But, alright, you know what? Since I didn't find the tower that I was talking about, I guess I'll go do the poison cave now and get it over with if I didn't just kill myself. Alright, can't wait, can't wait. This is gonna be awesome, I'm sure. I'm gonna craft some poison belluses. I, like, never craft, but this is one of the few times I do. Alright, let's get myself a few of those. And I'm not gonna really use them until I have to here. So I'm not even gonna put on my quick menu, because I'm gonna run through and just kill things for a while without even equipping it. And like I said, I don't think I can level up right now. Yeah. But you know what? Let's take on this cave. I've talked about it long enough. Let's get it out of the way. And yeah, I mean, one thing I could do is my Flask of Wondrous Physic. That's one thing I can do to kind of help. I don't remember if there's actually any items down there. Oh, something I should do too, so I can just two-hand. Just equip that. There's gonna be these guys spewing poison at me. There's poison in the flowers. There's poison everywhere. This is just like a poison, horrible death land. So the chances of you getting poisoned are basically 100% here. There's a point where you just gotta say, I'm gonna get poisoned, and that's okay. It's okay. I'll just deal with it and be poisoned. My life is poisoned now. Is this gonna just rat me back down to the bottom here? Yes, it does. Oh, you know what? This might be a different little cave area, actually. Golden Roof 5, Serpent Arrow, Bats. All the greats down here. Oh, wait a second. Oh. So there's like a queen bat. That's what this is, basically. She also will try to poison you. So that makes sense that she's here. I was wondering why they were choosing bats. Oh, great. I just rolled. So when you roll, it puts your poison all around your body. I got the Sage set. I'll look at that later. Yeah, so basically I just have poison all over my body now from doing that roll. So it was inevitable that I would get poisoned. So that was a bad decision on my part, but kind of just spur of the moment roll. I didn't mean to do it. I didn't mean to, I swear. I really don't think there's any items down there, so I'm going to avoid dropping down if I can. I guess there's that one, but still don't want to drop down. I still don't want to drop down yet. I'd like to stay up here as long as I can. More bats. More bats! So many bats! I already killed your mom. Or your queen, whatever it is. Oh god, I'm gonna die. Yeah. Ba-da-ba. Ba-da-da-da-da. Nope. It's nice that I'm not poisoned now, at the very least. So I'll take that as a positive. Try to turn a positive into a negative. Yeah, maybe I got murdered. Yes, that happened. I'm not going to deny that I got murdered. But at the very least, I'm not poisoned anymore. So, you know, there are pros to these things. Okay, so I guess for this guy, I actually have to go down. And then I can go grab the other stuff. So, the other items. I just wanted to take care of the top side before I got that item down there that we saw earlier. And, alright, time to get poisoned. That's just what it's gonna be at this junction here. Alright, got a golden rune. And, you know, I do it for you guys. Normally I wouldn't care. Actually, I would care if I didn't know what it was, that is. If I didn't know what it was, I would care to see if there's anything special. I'm going to go ahead and do this kind of heal for myself so I can hopefully counteract the poison a little bit. Oh yeah, that's right. There's this way back up. Stop flying towards me. That's not nice. That's not nice of you. Alright, that's taken care of. I do not care about the Miranda plants because honestly, it just doesn't matter. Miranda plant blocking my way. Get out of my way. Get out of my way, Miranda plant. Okay, so yeah, you can. I guess you can fully avoid getting poisoned, but at least at that part. Okay, now we're at a Stake America. In this spot, I don't remember if you can or can't, but yeah. Miyazaki, man, he probably lives in a cave of poison. I'm just saying. Just throwing that out there. I think his home is a cave of poison. Look at that. River of Poison is awesome. It's awesome. At least I'm getting, like, plenty of runes, so that's nice. Unless I, you know, die and lose it all. Okay. That's all good. Let's deal with whatever the poison boss is here. Any secrets? No. No. Alright. Okay. It is a Clean Rot Knight. Oh, you know what? This guy's not going to be bad at all just because I can stun lock him. So, you know, that is super cheap. I realize that. But it's just the case of what's going on here. Alright, I guess that was bad. But here, like I'm saying, honestly, that stun lock is insane with this weapon. Winged Sword Insignia from him. And is there anything else? Let's find out. I think not. Alright, I am happy that I got that out of the way, though, so... Dungeon's done. This one's done. I wasn't looking forward to it because of how poisony it is. I'm glad it's done. Alright, so... I know I got the Sage set, and I got the Winged Sword Insignia, so let's take a look at both of those. Winged Sword Insignia should be... here. A talisman depicting a raised prosthetic blade, an honor bestowed upon the knights who fought alongside Melania the Severed. So Melania is the character from the trailers who only has one arm that looks like a Valkyrie, and as we talked about, who was able to hold up her own against Radahn. The wing symbolizes Melania and her undefeated prowess. Though she never knew relief from the cursed rot she was born into, her blade was forever beautiful and relentless. So actually, it makes sense that we'd find that there because there's poison all over here, and poison is a byproduct of rot. Again, Melania relates to rot. She is the rot queen, essentially. Sage set. Sage hood, a burgundy-pointed hood, attire of the wise sages who were deemed heretical. Evidence that the wearer was driven from town. And same thing there. All right, heretical sages. Oh my. And man, I really want to see one last time if I can find where that tower is. Where is it? I really thought it was right there. Oh, you know what? Maybe the tower I'm thinking of is on this side of the village of the Alpernarix, now that I'm thinking about it. So I guess that'll wrap me up then. So, yeah, actually, I conquered a lot more of the west side than I was planning on this episode, so that's pretty cool. I'll give myself one more endurance. And, yeah, I think next episode I will actually do what I said before. I'm going to go ahead and go up this way. So I'm going to check out the Academy Gate Town, head north along here, and do this area and tackle all of this. I'm going to come to this side later, and I guess I didn't do that either, but I'll do all of this and all of these things later. But for now, I'm going to tackle this north side up here, hang out there, and then I'm going to wrap around there is what I think I'm going to do. So let me go to the Academy Gate Town, warp there, so I'm set and ready to go for the next episode where we hang out in more Liurnia. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it, and I will see you guys next time. Later, guys. Peace.